You can do it today at the NWA Wrestling Academy. Call 972-881-2452. The NWA Southwest Wrestling Academy is the most publicized wrestling school in Texas. Come train under NWA stars Kit Carson, Chris Germany, Super T, and referee Rick Manning. And debut in the NWA. For a tryout date, call 972-881-2452 or find us on the World Wide Web, swawrestling.com.
This commercial is rated H for high laughter content. It contains adult language.
You're a dirty old man, you know? And I'm gonna be one till I'm a dead old man.
And the irascible Fred Sanford on video.
These twins is waiting to meet your lips.
Sanford & Son, the Collector's Edition. Your first video is only $4.95 with subscription and contains 4 hilarious episodes. It includes graphic content.
Say, what does sangria mean? It means blood.
And it's partially available in Espanol.
Buenos dias, huh? And beans and disease to you.
Sanford & Son, your first 4-episode video is only $4.95 with subscription.
Oh, this is the biggest one I ever had. You hear that, Elizabeth? I'm coming to join you, honey.
To get your first video of Sanford & Son, the Collector's Edition, for only $4.95 plus $3.79 shipping, have your credit card ready and call toll-free 1-800-610-9449.
ReTV, America's keeper of classic TV.
Oh, and boy, I'll tell you what, that one speaks for itself, Rick. Tommy, we heard that one all the way from Tulsa, Oklahoma. The best wrestling anywhere you're going to find right here in the NWA. It's back in Dallas, Fort Worth. And once again, a chair to the head, and the big man staggers and now goes down. The second time he falls to the ground. Referee Phil Brown is trying to get over there and ask him,
Canyon, do you quit? Canyon, do you quit?
No!
and Canyon still will not quit. He said,
Just quit, you piece of trash! Just say those 2 words! And go home like the sissy you are!
I just did.
And the new Dr. X has things going his way now, to the delight of Steve Moody, who's gotten a little bit closer to the action. I noticed before, Rick, he was keeping his distance. He was on the other side of the ring. And now that his man's in control, he's right there in the heart of the action. And now,
yeah, Moody, he seems to get involved just at the right time during the match. But I tell you what, Tommy, you know as well as I do, you've seen many matches over your time in this business. And in our quit match, you
quit.
Kiss my ass!
You are going to take a lot more than you regularly would in a regular style match, because nobody wants to be labeled as a quitter.
And you can see now that Canyon's head has been split open by that chair. Is finally referee Phil Brown able to get both wrestlers back inside the ring. And Moody's got that stop sign. Oh, we'll see here. Oh, boy. And that may be all she wrote for Canyon.
Canyon, do you quit?
No.
And still Canyon will not quit.
I tell you what, Tommy, if I was a betting man, I would have bet on Dr. X right there, because this is just an enormous amount of pain for one man to have to take.
And Moody continues. He hands the stop sign in to Dr. X as they continue to work away now, stepping on the neck of the big man, Canyon.
Canyon, do you quit?
No.
Nope.
This my quit match I can remember here in NWA.
Shut up!
Quite a while.
You know I'm the
Yes,
man!
Tommy, and I tell you what,
I'm the only man here
they've got this
tonight.
sellout crowd here up on their feet. But I tell you what, Dr. X better watch it, because I can feel an adrenaline rush.
And how about that? Canyon able to find enough inside, and now we've got both big men down on the mat. Referee Phil Brown trying to make a decision here. I thought he was getting ready to ask Dr. X. Here we go. Will we submission.
Screw you.
And still, now the big man, oh boy, all 335 pounds up on the second rope. Oh, look at this. How about that?
Tommy, that was Katie bar the door there. I think Canyon's really, really grabbing back for everything he's got because he knows right now that this is his chance to take out the new Dr. X.
And we'll see if the flying clothesline does him in. Once again, Canyon. And that elbow drop with the chair on top of the head. And the big man is coming out of the ring again. And Canyon, uh-oh, he's got that barbed wire. Left out there by Team Extreme. Canyon's got the barbed wire. And now this should be interesting.
You know what, Tommy? I think the fans here at NWA Southwest has been sort of spoiled with the fire and the barbed wire. Now, they really can't do without that.
You know, you wonder sometimes exactly what they're thinking. But when you talk about NWA, you're talking about going back to the roots, where it all started, where it began, way, way back in the early 1900s when this great federation got underway in some of the great arenas in like St. Louis, the Kiel Auditorium, great wrestlers like Harley Race. Boy, I'll tell you what.
Andy, do you quit? Said no.
You know what, Tommy? The only time we hear from Moody is when Dr. X has the upper hand. But the tide might turn here. You can't win by pinfall.
You know, Moody reminds me of a used car salesman, does he not?
Yes, he does.
And he's got that cheap $17 Kmart suit. Same suit on for the 3 weeks in a row. And now the crowd really starting to get behind Canyon with the help of Kelly.
You know what, Tommy? You mentioned something about the NWA. I'll give you 3 legendary names that carried this organization.
Oh! Rick, did you see that?
Man, I thought he split his head open.
The action is always hot and heavy at the Texas Indoor Speedway Arena. NWA action continues in just a moment.
If you have what it takes to become a professional wrestler, you can do it today at the NWA Wrestling Academy. Call 972-881-2452. The NWA Southwest Wrestling Academy is the most publicized wrestling school in Texas. Come train under NWA stars Kit Carson, Chris Germany, Super T, and referee Rick Manning. And debut in the NWA. For a tryout date, call 972-881-2452 or find us on the World Wide Web, swawrestling.com.
Get ready, Dallas-Fort Worth wrestling fans. The legendary National Wrestling Alliance is hosting a spectacular event Thursday, June 10th at the Bronco Bowl Arena. See in action fabulous Freebird Terry Gordy, North American champion Colorado Kid, Team Extreme, and many more. Reserve tickets only $5 for this inaugural show and on sale at all Albertsons throughout the Metroplex. Catch the NWA on Sundays, 10 o'clock on Channel 55.
Put yourself in a state of enchantment. New Mexico. Put yourself in a state of enchantment. For your free vacation guide, call 1-800-346-3388. For your free vacation guide, call 1-800-346-3388.
Tonight, just look around the arena here tonight. You've got people from 80 years old down to 5, and that's one great thing you'll see here at professional wrestling, the NWA style. You're not going to see that in a basketball game. You're not going to see that in a hockey game. Not to mention the fact the affordable prices when you come here to NWA.
That's it, Tommy. You know, NWA Wrestling goes back a long time. The Teal Auditorium, Will Rogers Coliseum, Sportatorium in Dallas. I've been a part of some of those great matches. And I tell you what, the fans pack those auditoriums, not to just see the Von Erichs, but good Texas-style wrestling.
And once again, another clothesline, and now new Dr. X hits the mat. And what are we going to do here now? The big man sets that chair down. And Canyon, we'll see what he's got in mind here. Into the ropes. Oh, he misses. Oh, and a nice takedown there. As he trips him up. And I think he hit his head on that chair.
His head did hit on that chair, Tommy, and I tell you what, if he doesn't capitalize on this, I tell you what, I don't know what it's going to take.
Referee Phil Brown, Johnny T, of course, here ringside with us as well.
How's it going, eh?
Are you enjoying the action here tonight?
Well, I don't know. It looked like Dr. X just about got his eye taken up by that drop toe hold onto the steel chair. This match is like out of control, but they agreed to the I Quit rules. I can't imagine putting your body through this.
And once again, Canyon.
X, do you quit?
Nope, still won't quit. Referee Phil Brown asking, and now here comes Canyon after Moody. Canyon has had enough as he chases Steve Moody around the ring. And now, guess what? He's surrounded. There's nowhere to go. Here comes the big man in the ring. And Kelly now is going after Moody. And I'll tell you what, Kelly is one feisty young lady. I would not want to make Kelly mad.
That's true, Tommy. I tell you what, Moody almost bit off a little more than he could chew, but I tell you what, I could see the tide turning here a little bit in the favor of Dr. X.
Dr. X, who has been in trouble for the last several minutes of this match, finally has had enough time to regain some composure. And now, and that flying leg drop across the neck of Canyon. Good crowd, and as you can hear, the crowd is not happy about what's going on in the ring. There's no question who is the more popular of the two guys out here tonight. Canyon always popular with the fans, and I think Kelly might have a little bit to do with that.
You know what, Tommy? Popularity in this match has entirely nothing to do with the outcome, because it comes down to who can get that little extra push of adrenaline flowing there towards the end.
Kenny, do you quit?
No.
Canyon still will not quit. And where will this one end? They've been going here for a good 15, 20 minutes. Of course, we have no time limit on this match.
No time limit, no disqualification.
Hey, Moody.
Go, Bulls, go!
Hey, Moody. Oh, and the big man, And the big man, all 375 pounds. And belly to belly there. And now they're talking over strategy here. Canyon is in a little bit of trouble for the first time in this match. He's been in control throughout most of the action. But now he's failing. Oh, now Moody's up there interfering again. And Kelly's trying to get around there. And now Kelly. Oh, and boy, Dr. X went for the lariat. Man.
I tell you what, the momentum has suddenly turned.
And now look at Kelly. Look at Kelly going after Moody. And he's looking for something over here. New Dr. X grabbing some pliers from over here at ringside. Uh-oh, what do we got here now? He's got some pliers.
Let me tell you something. This is your last chance to say I quit before I stick these up your ass or your colon out, boy. So you better just say it. I quit. Say it. You piece of trash. You Rudy Poo piece of... Oh!
And Canyon had... The big up again. Got those pliers. Oh, and another wall ball. Canyon.
I tell you what, Tommy, I feel a change right here. This could be it.
That may be it, Rick.
Now, you Oklahoma piece of crap, I want to hear you say, I quit. Say it. I quit.
And he quit.
Referee Phil Brown is heading to the bell. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, Tommy put in the theater in this.
What a match, Rick. Rick, always a pleasure having you out here at ringside. If you can't see the NWA in person, check it out right here on TV. We're back in just a moment. Get ready, Dallas-Fort Worth wrestling fans. The legendary National Wrestling Alliance is hosting a spectacular event Thursday, June 10th at the Bronco Bowl Arena. See in action Fabulous Freebird Terry Gordy, North American Champion Colorado Kid, Team Extreme, and many more. Reserve tickets only $5 to this inaugural show and on sale at all Albertsons throughout the Metroplex. Catch the NWA on Sundays, 10 o'clock on Channel 55.
If you have what it takes to become a professional wrestler, you can do it today at the NWA Wrestling Academy. Call 972-881-2452. The NWA Southwest Wrestling Academy is the most publicized wrestling school in Texas. Come train under NWA stars Kit Carson, Chris Germany, Super T, and referee Rick Manning. And debut in the NWA. For a tryout date, call 972-881-2452 or find us on the World Wide Web, swawrestling.com.
Has your home phone been disconnected? Ace America's Cash Express can get you talking again for just $49. Oh, another phone company money? We can hook you up. Get unlimited local calls and 911 emergency access now for just $49 a month. No deposit, no credit, no ID. Just look for the big green Ace sign and fill out a short application. Don't be without a home phone, and don't pay more than $49. Come by any Ace today and sign up now. Service provided by ComSouth.
They never take a stupid drug. Drugs aren't cool, they can mess you up at school. Drugs are a pain, they can hurt your body and your brain. A big old fight with an ugly mug is better than any stupid drug. They make you sad and your parents mad. Drugs are dumb, they make you clumsy, slow, and numb. I'd rather eat a big old bug. Don't do drugs. Than never take a stupid drug.
And now, we're going to have our Texas Heavyweight title main event. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the challenger in this Texas Heavyweight Championship match, weighing in at 275 pounds, from Pittsburgh, Texas, Awesome Kong! Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the champion. He weighs in at 245 pounds. From Lake Dallas, Texas, he is a four-time and current NWA Texas Heavyweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Brian Adias. Ladies and gentlemen, this bout, one fall, 30-minute time limit. Your referee, a man who's refereed many a title match, Rick Manning.
Referee Rick Manning handing the Texas Heavyweight Championship belt to Johnny T. As we get ready to start here, our main event. And referee Rick Manning calling for the bell. This one should be a great one. He's listed him as 375 pounds, but believe you me, the Awesome Kong, he's all of 400 plus. Brian Adias, 245 pounds from Lake Dallas, Texas.
Well, I'd have to say, Tommy Daniels, I made a mistake announcing Awesome Kong. 375, not 275, as you mentioned, probably more than 375. Good to see you again, Tommy Daniels. Usually you have your brother Jack hanging out with you here. Jack Daniels, I always see you with. But it's good to have you here by yourself today.
You see Johnny from time to time on TV. You've heard of Carrot Top. Well, Johnny poses as Carrot Top from time to time. When he's not out entertaining, he's a stand-up comic, as you can hear. You've been enjoying here.
Nobody likes my jokes better than me, but this is a great heavyweight title match we have here for the Texas title. Brian Adias, 4 times and current champion. Awesome Kong wanting that gold around his rather huge waist. And this is going to be a great one. 30-minute time limit. Tommy Daniels, I'm looking forward to it.
Brian Adias, of course, just recently coming off elbow surgery. It's good to have him back in the ring.
Well, he made his return to the NWA after being out for an extended period with an arm injury. Came back in and found himself in championship gold in short order. Awesome Kong, he's been gone for quite a while. Broke his ankle, actually, at his last outing in NWA, and that healed. Now he's back and got the promoters to sign him to a title match here at a big show. And I don't know, I mean, definitely the power advantage with Awesome Kong, Tommy Daniels.
And he's a big man, I'm telling you. He, of course, part of the Colossal Kongs, you might remember, of USWA fame back in the, maybe 6-7 years ago, Dallas, Texas, at the world-famous Sportatorium.
Back when there was a USWA.
Yes. Of course, and now the defunct USWA.
Well, it exists in the court system, but let's not talk about that when we get Jerry.
We have the shows you know. TV 55, KLDT, Lake Dallas.
Been around the world and across the country, holding gold all over, almost everywhere they go or have gone. But Awesome Kong going it solo for, the last several years and kind of mining for Texas heavyweight gold here tonight. Hammering on Brian Adias.
Brian, the current Texas heavyweight champion, which he won in a very, very exciting and interesting way. And Brian Adias now pounding at the head of the big man. They list him in the program here as 375 pounds, but boy, I'll tell you what, there's no way on his best day that he weighs 375 pounds.
Well, and I kind of got lucky I got out of the ring because I accidentally introduced him in the ring at 275, and I was wondering why he was giving me that mean look. He's probably like, what are you doing, boy? It's like, ugh. But, yeah, definitely, that guy's got to be 400 pounds or more. I don't know.
Brian Adias working on the arm of the Awesome Kong. Referee Rick Manning, your official for this main event, Texas heavyweight title, 1 fall, 30-minute time limit.
Brian Adias with the armbar, trying to do a little more kind of classical amateur hold-style wrestling Adias, whereas Kong thus far just kind of hammering with those big fists.
Coming up in the weeks to come here at NWA Southwest, you'll be seeing some of the biggest names in professional wrestling, like the Brotherhood from Boston, Massachusetts.
Definitely a great team out of New England. Suicide, Eric Sabrasia, Knuckles Nelson. A great team that's coming down to NWA.
I'm sure somewhere down the road again we'll be seeing your current NWA heavyweight champion, Dan the Beast Severin, who's been here and made a stop in Fort Worth, Texas on a few occasions.
If he still holds the belt, you never know. Dan Severin out there defending the title. And, who knows? He could be wrestling somewhere tonight and lose the belt and might not be the champ by the time this airs. But the point being, a lot of big stars come down to the NWA Southwest in Fort Worth, Texas. If you want to see action and big stars, your local indie fed isn't going to provide it. You want the National Wrestling Alliance.
And Brian Adias taking the big man, all 400 pounds, into the corner turnbuckle, and you can see the ring shake there, Johnny.
Well, I'll tell you what, I saw Awesome Kong earlier in the locker room, and I said, what are you up to? And he said, the ideal weight for a man 9'5", but Brian Adias able to throw that 375 pounds plus around the ring with, you know, not ease, but getting him around the ring anyways.
Brian Adias is no lightweight himself at 245 pounds, in good shape. But boy, I'll tell you what, up against a big man like Kong, Brian has all that he bargained for tonight in that title match.
Definitely so. I don't know which man is more experienced, Adias or Kong. Both men have been around the block twice, but Kong now with some type of nerve hold on the right trapezius area of Brian Adias.
Brian Adias, who has held many titles of his own, including the Texas Tag Team title at one time with the late Kerry Von Erich. He's been the Texas heavyweight champion on several times. He defeated Hollywood John Tatum in the squared circle for the TV title back about 12 years ago.
I don't remember. I was too young to, you know.
Yeah, you were still on the road touring with your twin brother Carrot Top.
Brian Adias definitely held many a belt. In fact, I'm holding the Texas title right now in my hand physically, but doesn't make me the champ. But anyways, throws the rope by Adias and a big elbow. Kong. Brian Adias getting some momentum.
Oh, and a flying elbow, and it shakes the big man, but he won't go down, Johnny.
He definitely won't go down.
Once again, another flying elbow by Brian Adias, and boy, he's not making a dent in the big man.
What's it gonna? Oh, and he's got him this time.
Third time a charm for Brian Adias. Now,
wait a minute. What's this, Tommy Daniels?
And here comes the Texas Tag Team Champions, Team Extreme. And as you remember, Johnny T, Brian Adias defeated Chris Germany, Cutthroat Chris Germany, in a triangle match not too long ago.
Well, I don't know what's going on here. I'm guessing that Awesome Kong disqualified. I don't know if he's in cahoots with these guys or what. I'll go see what I can find on a ringside, Tommy Daniels.
Oh, and a big splash, and down goes Brian Adias. And they're calling for help from the back. Team Extreme pounding away at Brian Adias now. And Brian is hurt. We're probably going to have a disqualification here. We'll wait for the official decision by Rick Manning.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to outside interference, Awesome Kong has been disqualified. Therefore, your winner and still Texas heavyweight champion, Brian Adias.
Well, Brian Adias, your winner. I'm sure not how Brian wanted to win this match. Nonetheless, Brian is still your Texas heavyweight champion.
If you have what it takes to become a professional wrestler, you can do it today at the NWA Wrestling Academy. Call 972-881-2452. The NWA Southwest Wrestling Academy is the most publicized wrestling school in Texas. Come train under NWA stars Kit Carson, Chris Germany, Super T, and referee Rick Manning. And debut in the NWA. For a tryout date, call 972-881-2452 or find us on the World Wide Web, swawrestling.com.
Get ready, Dallas-Fort Worth wrestling fans. The legendary National Wrestling Alliance is hosting a spectacular event Thursday, June 10th at the Bronco Bowl Arena. See in action fabulous freebird Terry Gordy, North American champion Colorado Kid, Team Extreme, and many more. Reserve tickets only $5 for this inaugural show and on sale at all Albertsons throughout the Metroplex. Catch the NWA on Sundays, 10 o'clock on Channel 55.
What would you do if you had to choose between the buffalo and the giraffes, between a flower or an elephant? you choose? What if you had to decide between a 100-year-old tree and a million-year-old beach? Between drinking clean water or breathing clean air? Would you make the right choice? Would there be a right choice? Now there's a way to help. Not just one, but all these things. EarthShare, the world's leading environmental groups working together. It's one choice we can all live with. Ask your employer about workplace giving.